Hey guys and gals, me again. Sorry about publishing a lot of videos, but somebody asked me to clarify the tech-in and the scoring sheet and how it's actually calculated. So bear with me and let's go check it out. And we'll start first with the tech-in sheet. So basically when you get there, there should be two guys that does tech-in and they're volunteer. And basically the guy that does tech-in on the right is going to tech-in the truck that the other guy is going to drive, because people that are doing the tech-in are going to be drivers, but they do not tech-in their own cars. So basically they're going to write down your name. So let's say Frank. There, your truck number. Mine used to be 22, but I don't know what it is now. I'm not participating. The team, this is a single event, doesn't count. So let's say mine is a TF2. If your tires are lower than 4.2, you get a check mark or a 1 here. If you have 5 non-functioning items, keep in mind this is all related to scale truck, and this is what GCM Racing is all about. Scale truck and looking as true as possible. So you need 5 non-functional items on there. Could be coolers, could be an axe, could be whatever that's glued onto the truck. So if you have 5 non-functioning, you get 1 point. If you get 3 functional, lights are functional, a winch is functional, if you have a tow rope on there or sand ladders, things like that, if you have 3 of them, you get a point. CMS is chassis mounted servo. So if your servo is mounted on the chassis and you don't see it in the truck, you get a point. A functional transfer case. Some of the truck actually have that now with the new transmission. They're a little longer, and at the end you have a transfer case. So as long as it's got a functional transfer case, you get a point. 3D engine. It could be a flat one, as long as when you're looking at from the side, you do see like it looks like a 3D engine. So it has to be a little deep if you have a panel. Drivers with leg and feet. Very important. If you have a driver and the legs has been cut off, it's not good. So you need to have your driver. On my truck, there is. Tire tuck. Tire tuck is when you look from the top down of your truck and you look and you squish down on it and you just look down. Can you see tire tread? If you just see the white wall, the wall of the tire, that's okay. But it's the thread. If you see any thread, then it doesn't count. But on mine it does. Opening, closing panel. You only have to have one of them. What I've done on mine is I've done the gas cap. The gas cap opens, so that counts. So if I go back here, I don't count the tire tuck, the tire size, because that's different. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 as a score for my scale truck. This is very important, this 8, and I'll explain that when I get to the spreadsheet. Once we've done that, that's your score for your tech-in. Very important to get as high as you can. This is as high as you can. Is a tire size smaller than 4.2 and 8 of a score. Very important. When you get there, you're going to have a score sheet. I'll turn that around so you can see better. You're going to have a score sheet. You got self-recovery. And it actually says here, tow or winch. So if you recover yourself using a tow rope or a winch, then you get a point. If you other recovery, you tow or winch somebody else, pull, push, tools. This means if somebody has an axe on their truck, if you have an axe on your truck and somebody says, hey, you have an axe on your truck, can I cut this branch? Because he doesn't, then yes, he can actually borrow your axe. You don't have to take it off the truck, but you get a scale point for that. So the more you help people and the more you help yourself with your winch, you get points for that. So let's say I've done it 3 times and I've done it 3 times, that's 6. Hand of God. If your truck is about to fall and you catch it or whatever, if you touch it with your hand, you get a hand of God. If you're stuck with it and you have to touch it, then you write it down. Miss gate. If you touch a gate with your tire or your bumper, it's called a miss gate. If you roll over it with your truck, it is a miss gate. So that would be a miss gate. Usually we have 10 bonus gates. There's 11 squares here. Don't ask me why, there's just 11 squares. But we have 10 gates. So then you would write a check mark or a 1 for every gate that you do. If you miss one, you can leave it blank or don't even count it and just do it like this, saying, okay, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 gates. At the end, what I do is I count these together, and then these are separate, separate, and separate. So this would be a count of 6 recovery, and it would be 1 missed gate, and this would be 6. And let's go to the spreadsheet. Okay, we're at the spreadsheet, and now we can actually write the score of the person. So let's say it's me, I'll write Frank, and truck number 22, I said, doesn't matter. But you can see here, when I populate 22, it populates all the rest of the sheets for 22. Small tire size. Yes, I did have small tire size. I get a 1. But if you notice on top here, it's +8. So this is a weighted score. So because GCM is about scale, we put a lot of weight on your scale truck items. Okay, so I'm already at 8 points. Now my tech score was 8. So now I put 8 for tech score. Now I am at 32 points. That's not even starting the event. I'm already at 32. This is why scale points are very important. Let's say I put a different truck, number 11. There's no tire scale, and he only has 4 scale points. He only gets 12 points out of the gate. So if there's 10 bonus gate, I do 10 bonus gates. If I do 10 bonus gates, and again, that is weighted at +4, I get 72. If he does 10 bonus gate, he gets 52. So this is where scale points are very important. So on the sheet that I did, I had self-recovery and help, both in conjunction with them. I put 6. Gate hit, I actually put 1. Miss gate, I put 1. See, the score went down because this is -4. Here is divided by 5. The help and recovery is divided by 5. So let's say I do 20. If I do 20 gates, or even if I put it here, it shows better. If I do 20 gate, there's no truck number, so it won't work. Oh, yeah, it did work. It put 4 score. So if you put 20, it just gives you 4 points. So even if somebody fills up his score sheet and lies about it, and he fills up his score sheet with 20, 40 points, he only gets 4 points here. And I'm already up 8 on him. So where it really matters is your scale points. So I had self-recovery, I had 6. Let's bring it back to 6. I don't want to go all over the place. Hand of God, I put 0. So for the day, I'm at 60, 69. So what is important is not to do 8 hands of God, because that's -8 point. So if I put that, I'm down at, I put 8 hands of God, I was down to 5 points. So I'm down at 62. If I put 1 mace gate, I'm down at 52. So very important that you do not put that. Here earlier I said I got 6. Let's delete that guy. Let's delete this. So if I go this way, he's done 10 gates. Sorry about me shaking, but he's done 10 gates, and for tech, as a tech score, he's got 52, and I got 53.2, even though I did less gates. So the score on top is a weighted score, and self-recovery and all that, you do get some points, and then you got your bonus. So this is how we do the scoring at the GCM event. So I hope this helped you guys in clarifying how I do the counting and how everything is done. Scale points are very important for the GCM event. This is where you're going to make or break it. If you want to finish in the top 10 or even in the tops, you have to have scale items. You have to bring up your game and fix your truck, and for it to look scale, to look more scale, and to have a proper transfer case, then you basically have to get a new truck or whatever. But if you start off with a truck that has a proper transfer case, I know the Element RC does not. So that's a big issue. You do have to change the transmission to something else that has a separate transfer case. So it just has to look scale. Make it look scale. That's what we like at GCM Racing. And we make it fun. And we're out there having fun with the people. We're a big, happy family. We're not a big group. There's not a lot of us that does this throughout the Ottawa area. But when we get together, we just have fun. We help each other. On the last pictures we I can't remember his name, but he showed and he shared, it was awesome seeing everybody helping everybody. And this is what Call to Crawl is about. It's about helping each other, go outside on the trails and have fun. It just as if it was in real life. And if somebody's in trouble, we help them out. We just have fun. All right, guys, I hope this helped and that clarified a few things. We'll talk to you later and see you on the trails. Bye.